With Millix again. We promised you that we would do a retake of showing you guys how to take and do the buildings and how she does it so that you can have her come build a building for you. Um, so we finally got around to that. Now, if you want to discuss your prices real quick, right at the start, so everybody knows up front what they're getting into, go right ahead.
Hi. Yeah, me, hang on. Is it my bit? Sorry, I was just checking my voice settings were working 100%. Uh, anyway, yeah, I'm building, uh, basically since the update, one of my old customers couldn't put down his camp. So what I've just started building is his base. His new base, and it's going to be a restaurant. I'm just standing at what's going to be the front now, but I've started a restaurant, and what he wanted was somewhere indoors to put his crops. So I've done a compromise, and I've put an indoor space so that when he's ready to lay his crops down, he can put them in here. There's not much space for it, but you know, this you can get some in here, so that's something. Um, Maybe I'll be able to expand at a later point. I just wanted to focus on getting the restaurant running. Um, so what I'm about to do is look for where my generator is going to go. And the thing I do like to do in this game is hide my generators. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the generator in this part of the house because this is going to be my this is going to be the living space just here. Right, why is it telling me cannot place, you lack the components for this item? Do I? Right, why is this game doing this to me? I need 5 more nuclear material. Can you pause? You can't pause the video, it's live, innit?
Yeah,
Damn.
it's
Yeah.
live.
I need 5 nuclear material. No worries, okay. And this guy here is a guy from a group called Carias. Sorry, can I do a plug?
Yeah, you go right ahead.
So basically this guy is from the Carias and they're an amazing group. What they do is, oh, you can explain it better, can't you? You know it. Yeah. And so basically, I've got what I do in the couriers now and again is I don't get to do as often as I like to, but we've got a thing going on where I advertise the couriers, they bring me stuff, pretty much, and I also help out with builds now and again, if I can, like, because I don't get that much time if I'm honest, but I do try my very best. No
If you
probs.
can drop a stash box real quick, I've got all the nuclear material.
Oh, though, awesome. Yeah, I'll find where's this? I'll put it in my section a second. And I say my section. It's not even my camp. I'm such a twat. Okay. Yeah. There's a toolbox just
Yep,
over
I see it.
here. Okay. Yeah. So what happens is I don't know. I just lift them up if I need something, and they help me out. They're great. And I chuck them some
You
caps. They
said you
bring me
needed
what I
nuclear
want.
waste?
Yeah. Yes, please. And it's pretty cool. It's a sweet deal. And they are a nice bunch. They are a really nice bunch. They are, honestly. And,
Bag's right there in the corner. It moved with
I
me.
love spending time with them. I went and done a nuke thing with them on the Friday night, I think it was, and it was awesome. Yeah, yeah, and it was wicked. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed myself. Just thank you so much, dude. Mm. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, if
yeah.
you guys have followed my videos, you've seen me do a couple of Scorch Queen runs where I will start out with
Ooh,
6K ammo for one weapon or another, and I will be almost
mm.
empty by the end of it. That is not an
Oh,
unusual thing.
mm. Together maths. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, Friday Night Exploits. Who doesn't love a Friday Night Exploit? Eh? Yeah, so now I've got an idea what's going on. It is a Friday today. It's definitely a Friday today. I know, Mum. Oh, you're in a queue. Uh,
Okay.
Joelle, you need the toilet. Did you? Good girl. I'm proud of you. Sorry.
No, this is not my build. This is not not something I'm doing. This is something that they're doing. I'm sorry. I'm answering questions as well. So as people text in their questions, I answer them.
Yeah. Ah,
um,
okay, cool.
Milix, we have a question for you.
No,
Okay, I've got to read the question
I
because
forgot I was live then.
I've promised I would ask questions. My friend Silverback 183 wants to know if you're single.
Ah, I'm single, but I'm not ready to mingle. I am very flattered. Yeah, I did. I'm clever like that, aren't I? But I am flattered. Right,
Uh,
sweets. Yeah, sweets.
no,
Yeah.
I make it a point that
Oh,
when
no
someone
sweets
asks a
now.
question, as long as it's not offensive, I will ask it. But sometimes it gets me a little red faced, you know.
Uh, oh,
Whoa!
crap.
He got
Oh,
disconnected.
no. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, because he's no longer on
Hang
the
on,
team.
hang on.
Okay, this does occasionally happen with
Uh-oh.
this game, and at this point we kind of just sit around and wait for the person to come back, or she can make
Mm.
the person can make an appointment with Milix to reschedule and be able to fix things. Because we all know life happens.
Yeah. Yep. They don't normally, but he was AFK anyway, so
Probably AFK for too long.
yeah, I think so. He didn't do the controller thing either, so
Yeah.
mm. Yeah. Oh, bugger. Yeah, you get to see, dude. Is he in the? Is he still in the chat? Yeah, he is. It says, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. No worries. I'll just sit by her, and if there's any more questions, I can take them now, can't I?
Yeah.
And I'll get my
You should go
daughter's
take a look at
milkshake.
my when you get a chance. You should take a look at my new shop. I've got it set up
Oh,
for
you've got a new
merchanting
shop.
now.
Wicked. Right, now give me a second. I'm just do my daughter's milkshake. She has a little milkshake before she goes to bed. So it's 7:05, so Yeah.
Yeah, welcome
So
to
she goes to bed
international
about
timelines.
8. Yeah. So she'll be going to bed in about, well, an hour. So I try and schedule my times now. Like I still run a list, but I try and schedule my builds so that it's easier for everyone. Because making a list sometimes it doesn't work for everyone. The scheduling works as well for other people. So I've started to do that now. Okay. Can you still hear me? Am I there?
No, we're still hearing you.
Ah, good. Okay. No props. Right. Yep. And this guy, anyway, this guy, yeah, like I said, I'm building a restaurant for him. So I'm gonna plug that now as well, if you don't mind, Doc.
No, go for it. I
And
qualified this by in the description. I put a shameless plug for friends. If you guys don't like shameless
yeah,
plugs, go away.
yeah, yeah. Look away now. Look away now. Yeah, this guy, as you can see, well, no, you can't see yet. But when I'm gonna put his name on the shop. I'm gonna put his name on the shop in a minute, and then you can all see what I'm building for. Do you know what I've got on? A hard hat and going on. And I also need to eat. I've got a lifetime supply of Halloween candy, so I'm gonna plow through it. Yeah, I know, man. It's great. I done the event, and I thought, yeah, why not? Look. Yeah, it's good stuff, man. Right, we're about to. Yep, we're loading back in. Yeah, happy days. Oh, you diamond, you. There you go. Right, so, anyway. Does that mean now that I can lift things? Ah, is it going to tell me I can't move things?
Yep.
Or is it just... Yeah. Oh, that's cool. I don't need to anyway. It's letting me do what I need to do. Dark Oak, should I share play so you can play as me? No,
Um,
so you can view as me.
no, that's
But you
okay.
don't play as me. No, no, because it's
'Cause
easier then. You can just have a look and you can see it from my eyes. You know what I
the
mean?
only
It's
problem
quite
is I
good.
can't broadcast while I'm share playing.
Ah, okay, no worries. Fair enough then. Fair enough.
So
Right, so I was
we
about
do
to put
have
it
we do have
down.
a question for you.
Yeah,
I have Crystal 86. She
yeah.
asks if we have to schedule with your time zone or if we can just give you our time zone and schedule that way.
Yeah, we schedule, we work around both basically. So if you give me your time zone, I'll work out mine and we just try and fit it in around us both.
Okay.
Compromise. And it's as simple as that, honestly.
And
So just, you
Army
know.
Army Wife 88 asks
Oh, I
how
think I
do
know
we
this
get
lady.
in
Yeah.
touch with you?
Add my PSN, MillyX1UK, and send me a quick message, and I'll help you out. And my fees are as follows, right? So it's a minimum of my minimum is minimum of 700 caps if you provide mats, or a minimum fee of 1,400 if I provide mats. The price will depend on what you want and stuff, you know, the type of things you're looking for. I don't know, it's something we have to negotiate when, you know, when I'm on, or you know what I mean. But yeah, add my PSN, it's MillyX1UK, it's MILLYX1UK. Can you put it in the comments, or is there
Yeah,
any way you can put
I'll
my...
get it loaded up in comments afterwards. I'll go in and modify.
Alright, no worries.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, they could do it through the couriers as well if they wanted, yeah. Yeah, that's true. That is very true. So So yeah, there's that option as well. Sorry, dude, I'm rubbish. I'm still learning how to like, you know.
Okay.
Right. So what we got there? This is the backstage bit as such. Now then, this will be.
Okay.
Let me see.
I'm not aware
I
of
think
when the new update is coming. Does anybody know when the merchant update is coming up?
I think it's May.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm. Oh, you should be in my world now. Mm.
Okay.
Is that
Okay.
when they begin? Yeah. Ah. Uh, I see it. Yeah.
Okay, now I'm starting to get a lot of questions about the updates. I apologize, people. This is not an update show. We can get into updates later on. I will do a special video just for those, but we are not doing updates today. A couple questions here and there I don't mind throwing in, but in the last few seconds I've gotten 83 requests for different information on updates. We
Oh
will do
no,
that completely separate,
yeah.
people. I love you all for listening to me, and yes, we are live
Hi.
on YouTube. I
This is my
never.
feed. My show. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Absolutely.
Sweetheart, do you need the toilet?
Okay, who wanted the link? Was it Chef or Don that needed the link? Okay. Yes, I know the video is paused for a second, guys. I'm taking care of other things. I'll send you a quick friend request. I'm just sending you a quick friend request, and that just makes it easier for me to send everything out.
Wonderful. Right, so I'm going to give you a little restroom. Because it's fun, and why not?
Alright, so...
Oh, I'm out of plastic, guys. Anyone got any plastic? Oh, I love you. I'll take some plastic. Oh, there's one in where your generator is. Come with me. There's one in here. I couldn't move it, so it's just stuck in the gen room a minute. As much as you can spare, really. If I can take it, like, at least 30, 40 maybe. I don't know, because I don't know how much I'm going to use. Okay. Oh, yes, please. I'll take it. Yeah,
there you go, Chef. I just sent it to you. Alright, yeah. Yes, I know my friend counter is not working. It hasn't worked for, probably 3 PlayStation updates so far. For some reason, when I broadcast live, my friend counter does not work, so I don't know who's watching, how they're watching, or anything like that. I do receive messages. If you are watching and you want to type a message, I will see it on my screen. That's why I leave the on the air thing up. But for some reason, whoever's viewing doesn't show up. Yeah, you should be able to. No, I'm still answering questions because a lot of people that watch are either Facebook friends with me or have my Facebook Messenger, so they're sending me instant
Right.
questions.
Cool. Alright, oh, I was... Hey, shout out to my friend, Chef Bromad.
All right, so let's go ahead and take a quick tour as she's working through. Now, I try not to show too much of what's going on because some things people like to keep hidden, but you know, whatever.
I'm not bothered. So right now I'm trying to build a bathroom. And if I go into stash boxes, I'm going to use...
Yes,
going to use these, I think.
absolutely. I have no problems with a lot of the people that I broadcast with. Most people know that it's live, so language is usually not a problem. Yeah, feel free to have whoever you want watch my shows. I do, like I said, I do keep it live, so anything can be said at any time. So if you do hear a little bit of swearing, I do apologize ahead of time.
It's me. Sorry, I'm going better at not swearing.
Oh no, it's not just you. I've had some people drop some good ones all of a sudden, but you know, usually it's when we're farming legends or going into nuke zones. That's when you hear the most.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Alright.
Okay, so.
So I'm setting up a little bathroom there, but because. You know, it's a restroom, you gotta have a bathroom. I suppose.
Okay, so I do have a couple things that I'm getting rid of if anybody is looking at some stuff. I've got a Stalker's Gatling gun with explosive bullets, a Mutant's Fire Axe, a Medic's Hunting Rifle, a Ghoul Slayer crossbow, and an Exterminator's Fat Man.
Oh no, I've got loads of bloody stuff. Pardon my language.
Most of my viewers are Yanks, so they don't understand some of the swears, like bloody and, you know, wanker. But...
They don't know that one, do they? Oh, wow.
It's entertaining sometimes. I do have to go back every now and then and re-edit a video just to explain at the end of the video, this is what these mean.
Yeah, this is what the naughty Brits are saying. That's true. Yeah, that is true. Yeah.
Okay.
Just, what's it called? Ask no silly questions, get no silly answers, and things like that. Yeah. Right, let me see what I can do by that. I'm gonna put a kitchen in the back.
Okay. So, Noob Bomber, you've probably been watching a few of my videos by now since you already know how to get a hold of me and you know how to send in your questions. I'm sure you've seen a few of my videos. This game is not as bad as what you've been hearing. If you watch a lot of those videos that everybody's been blasting this, 9 times out of 10 you will find out partway through the video that they are just repeating or regurgitating what they have been told, and most of them have not even bought or played the game.
Yeah.
So, come to my live sessions, watch what's going on, and you will see this game is absolutely a blast.
I do enjoy this game. I mean, we all have our FU Bethesda moments, don't we? But that's all games. That is all games.
Alright, this is a water collector. Just yes, anybody can collect from it if it's not locked. And yeah, there's a lot of different things going on. Fusion generator. This is what will generate the power that'll get the water collector going.
Yeah. So. I'll get that up and running now as soon as.
Well, you are limited on a build budget. Let me go ahead and load this up.
Yeah.
And, okay, if you look up in my upper right-hand corner, you see where it says budget. Okay. I'm not throwing anything down, no. I am not messing with my friends because they're actually doing this for a customer. So,
Mhm.
If you look up there, you'll
Yeah.
see budget. So you're limited as to how much you can place, and different things cost different amounts. Uh,
Mm.
no, I am not aware of any part that says what the or what the cost is in game, but you can definitely see it as you place something down. You'll see your budget change, and you can kind of figure out things.
Yeah.
The last update that they did reduce the cost of some things, so it's a little bit nicer. You can add more lights, add more guns, but they did
Yeah.
limit the amount of guns that you can add, so you can't have your gun base there kill 'em all. You know
Yeah.
that's just not going to happen. Yeah, if you go over someone with it, it won't let you place it. See how it turns red? Actually, this one's just staying gray. Oh, that's because I don't have the materials for it. Yeah.
Ah.
But yeah, if you could try to place something on someone, it'll turn red and you won't be able to place it there. That's why you see me backing out of the area so that she can work without me being in the way. And then I'll wait for a little
Yeah,
bit
you
and I'll
better
go in and
act.
just show you what she's done.
Yeah. It's going,
Yeah.
it'll basically the structure always takes me the longest time. And once I've got the structure down, everything else doesn't seem to take as long. But it can take up to like 3, 4 hours. I mean, it took 4 hours to do a build yesterday, but that's because he had to get out of the game. And when he came back, and that happened about 3 or 4 times, basically the update. That's all I can say is the update made it so he couldn't place it when he wanted to place it. So we had to fix it a couple of times. But it normally
Okay.
takes up to about 3 hours to build a camp anyway. But this again is something that I can do bit by bit. So, it could be a case of like I can do it an hour with you if you've only got an hour, and then I can come back to do the next hour. We can schedule in. Do you know what I mean? Or I can do it in one big blast if we both got the time. Do you know what I mean? I try and fit in 2 hour slots now. That's how I've started to build things, is by doing 2 hour slots. And you know what? Sometimes I find it works out better once you go and come back, because it gives you a chance to just stand back and say, yeah, this looks good, this doesn't look good. It gives you just that chance to figure everything out. You know what I mean? Just to figure out, because sometimes you need to stand back, don't you? You need to go away from things and come back to them and get a better, it gives you a better perspective by leaving a situation and coming back to it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like when you get gamers rage, for a good example is when you get gamers rage and you're trying to like kill things and it's not working out for you, that kind of thing. And then you come back and you kill things, no problem, like that.
All
Anyway.
right. You can answer this question real quick, but
Yeah.
I've seen many of her builds. I do not see her using any of the cheats or changes or whatever you want to call
No,
them to tweak the
no,
builds to where you do something the game is not intentionally supposed to do.
no. I try not to do that if I can help it. And I haven't. They've tweaked it anyway. I can't answer that because now and again I've got customers who have done that, but I haven't been able to do that anyway. I don't like to do it because you want them to be movable. Do you know what I mean? You want them to
Yep.
be able to pick up and move.
Yep.
So it's best not to do that if you can help it.
Okay.
Okay. Um,
All right. The reason I use some people's names and don't use other people's names when I'm asking questions is some people's names I can't honestly pronounce, and I'm not going to murder a name
right.
on live show. Now, also the reason I don't use some people's names is because I consider their names offensive or non-repeatable in public.
Ah,
So,
fair.
good
Yeah.
question, and you're on the list of people I cannot pronounce. So,
Me? All right.
no,
Next
not you.
question.
One of the one of the questions they asked why I use some people's names and not others. As
I see.
some are easier for me to pronounce. I'll be honest. I graduated high school. I didn't graduate college.
No, no. Yeah, you will at some point. Mind you, people have been trying to spell my name for years, man. Let me see.
Okay.
And sometimes I just don't answer them. I just say good luck.
Yeah. Thunderstruck 1510 asks, "Are you a chef in real life or just in the game?" So I believe that's a question to your customer.
Yes. Yep. That's yours, Fromad. That's your question.
Chef Fromad, are you there? Ah, he must have stepped away from the mic for a minute.
Oh.
So
Okay.
when he comes back, we'll ask him.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, see, here's the thing you've got to understand. Milix is over in Europe, in a completely different country. I'm in Washington State, as most of you know, if you watched any of my videos. So people that interact on this game aren't always on the same timeline. We're not in the same country. Most of us aren't even on the same generalized destination server. Now,
I actually think that's the beauty of it. I
oh
really
yeah.
do.
So asking for people to meet up or have real world contact in this game may not be the best way to do it, because they can actually be from anywhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
I do appreciate the question. I do appreciate you wanting to do like a Fallout party or something like that. But once again,
Yeah.
you gotta realize not everybody is here in the U.S.
No. Right, let me see. I need to start.
No, if there is a commercial break, it'll be because YouTube has inserted it, and not because
Ah,
I have. I do not do
right.
commercial breaks. I do not get paid for this. I do not take donations for this. I do this because I am playing the game. I am having a blast, and I want other people to come in and enjoy what I'm enjoying. If you play it and you don't enjoy it, get a new game. Don't sit here and bomb
100%.
my game just because you're not having a good time.
Nice. Yeah, man. Pull on your pipe. Let's see. Right, so I'm trying to get the power running a minute to the... Oh, wow. The connector's just disappeared through the wall. Of course.
Uh,
No, this is happening. It's back. I've got another one. Unlucky, but these there.
I'm good with them, but I'm just out of steel right now.
Oh, no. It's alright. I'll hang on a minute. Just give me a
Gesundheit.
second. I'll have to put one in the water just to get the power going up to this.
Yes, enemies can show up and destroy your buildings.
Yeah.
If that...
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, they can't they? I thought other players could. Just do that. I don't know. All right.
Yeah. We're not positive about some of these changes. Some of them are really new, considering they just did the massive update on the
They done it the other
13th.
day.
And it's only the 15th now, so... Or, no, it's the 16th now, isn't it? I'm a day behind. Oh, there's something that's not unusual. Now, for those of you who really enjoy this content, please send a like, send a request. If you want to take part in it, if you want to see something specific, send me a request. I will get in touch with either the couriers or one of the other groups that I'm affiliated with, and we will see if we can't make that happen. and no, we are not launching 3 nukes at once. We've done that before. We're not doing it again. It crashes the server every single time.
That sounds hilarious.
Yes, there is a fabulous YouTube video that shows all 3 nukes hitting Alpha Site. Just boom, boom, boom. Server crashes. Anytime you do that, it overloads the server and the server will crash. You will kick everybody off. It's a great way to troll the server, but it takes time.
Fun. Yeah, that happened in the beta or something, didn't it? For, like, almost straight away, someone launched like 3-4 nukes and crashed the server. I thought that was hilarious, man. That was so funny. There we go.
Yes, Crystal. I would be willing to put together a couple teams to launch 3 nukes at 3 separate locations and see if you get the same effect. But that will be a much later date because everybody's got to get everything ready. We got to figure out what we want to nuke to make it so that if it doesn't crash the server, we get the most out of it just to make it worth our while too.
Yeah.
Because that's it. There's a lot of time invested in launching three nukes simultaneously.
Right. Right, I'm start getting power around this old building now, fingers crossed. So I've started to set up some of the areas that I know are gonna have definite zones. Do you know what I mean? Like I know where my kitchen is gonna go. Blah blah blah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. This is not an exterior plant clipping through. That is the plant that she placed that clips through. So. Most of the clipping problems were fixed in the last patch where they actually will delete all the landscape under when you're putting something down. Later on, before I end this video, I'll shoot up north to my my little homestead. I will show you what I mean with like the corn I planted, it deleted everything around it so that there was no clipping.
Sometimes so. It doesn't. I don't know. I don't ever get bothered by the clippings personally, but some people do. So it's a personal choice. I don't know.
I could show you right here. See how she's placed stuff here, and all the grass just magically stops at this point, so that there's no clipping involved. That is as per the patch on the 13th. That was a known issue. That is something that they have announced that they have fixed. We will see how long it stays fixed. As we all know, there are times that Bethesda will fix something, come up with a new patch to fix something else, and you'll get the old problem back because someone forgot to code that in.
Yeah.
A lot of the times what the problem is the coders are working with a vanilla code or an unmodified code so that they can deal with specifically that problem, and they don't always remember to upload the other stuff. It happens in every business, not just with Bethesda.
No,
but
Bethesda, just experts at it.
But you will hear occasionally watching my videos someone go, "Why did this happen?" And you will hear my most common answer given. Bethesda.
Yeah.
It's not a bad company. Yeah, it's not a bad company. They do a really good job on a lot of their stuff. They just have a few glitches that they have to get ironed out.
Yeah. And at the end of the day, right, the way I see these little things that go on with the game to do with clippings and everything like that, like, it's the wasteland, do you know what I mean? The walls are dirty, the windows are smashed, a bit of fucking, pardon my French, whoops, a bit of plant has come through the wall. Big deal. It's the end of the world. It literally is the end of the world. Nobody cares about a silly little plant. But yeah, some do fuss about that stuff. But I don't know. I pay a lot of attention to like the detail in the building. Like inside, you know, like how, you know, like my kitchen now is, I've
Oh,
got to put
they
light
were
into my kitchen now.
they were commenting about the plant right here, coming through this wall.
Ah,
They
I
were asking
see.
if that was a an
Ah, yeah,
outside
this is my
plant or.
bar. This is a bathroom. No, it's just an indoor planting. And that's just something you deal with because wherever you place that plant, whatever direction, it's going to cut through anyway. Do you know what I mean? So I'm going to place a kitchen, or I'll place some lighting in the kitchen now.
Yeah, I will let Chef know he needs to clean his stove once in a while.
Yeah, man. Don't ask about his food hygiene rating. It's best to avoid that.
I mean,
No.
when you're cooking roach meat, I mean, come on.
Sometimes it is just a bloody mess, you know? That's just how it is. Yes, I invited you. And you said you rejected me. You rejected me. There you are. I've just invited him now. All right. Okay, so what have I got there? Right, the kitchen is pretty much complete, the kitchen area.
Okay.
And now it comes down to putting down chairs and seating and making it look nicer in here. But there's not much left to do with this building, I gotta be honest.
Yes, we have talked about doing a tour de home and going to a lot of the homes that I've built, that Millie's built. I'm not plugging my building. I only do that for friends when I want to help them out real quick, because that is not why I play the game. I've built my place, and now I'm running around collecting junk to tear apart. So I recommend going with Millie or one of the one of her
Oh,
group,
yes.
one of the couriers.
Yeah.
Thank you. I had a brain fart.
Yeah, brain fart.
I'm old and senile. Leave me alone.
That's alright, I feel like that already, and I'm only, like, I'm young and senile, that's what I am.
Yeah, but yeah, I recommend going through them because A, they have designated times that they do that, so you'd be more likely to get it done rather than trying to find me online at one time or another to jump in because, yeah, I don't schedule that stuff. I just, if I have a friend on that asks me to help, I help. That's it.
Terrible. Oh, fun. This game is so fun. Yay, man. Awesome. That's annoying, dude.
Okay, the reason I jump like I do is because I have a mutation called
So,
marsupial.
marsupial.
Okay, and yes, I am sharing a perk card that allows everybody that has a mutation to get an increase to it. Yes, it's still broken. If everybody shares it, you almost fly across the map. But once again, that's all covered in my mutation video, where you can sit and watch me for 2.5 hours farming all of the mutations.
Right, let's see. Restaurant.
Okay, I apologize.
There
I've
it
just
is.
been corrected by Dark Ninja. Thank you very much for correcting me. I have 18 of the 19 mutations. You can't.
I
There's two
thought, yeah,
mutations you can't get at the same time. That's carnivore and herbivore
before,
because
yeah,
they cancel each other out basically. So Bethesda
yeah.
fixed it so you can't get both of them.
Oh, God. Yeah, I was taking both of them at one point, and I think it was like messing me up. Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
wait till you
man.
see when all 4 people are sharing it, man. You just go flying. Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, I think I've seen someone doing that actually. Come to think of it,
Let's see.
I think I
Jake,
have seen a bit of that
you
happening.
you want to see something funny, Don? Watch the distance I can get on this right now. Let's see. I landed here. I have that bird bones.
Mm.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. Yeah. Forgot to run. Yeah.
ooh. Yeah. There's a few of them. Yeah.
Is Chef back yet?
She's not the chef. That's why the chef is over here, look. Yeah. Mm. I don't think he speaks English. No.
I only speak 2 languages, English and bad English. So,
Yeah.
well, actually, I need
Yeah.
I need to rephrase that. I speak 4 languages. I speak
Yeah.
English, bad English, American, and bad American.
Yeah, that's my basic language as well. Yeah. I don't
Because
speak American. That's not
all,
enough.
all us here in the States, we do not actually speak English. We
Mm. Oh, what? Throwing chair. What do you mean? No, I got an electric chair.
it wouldn't let me. It wouldn't let
I
me.
sh Ah. Yes.
There's all sorts of fun things that you can do if you find the right people to run with. You could have a lot of good times. Um,
Mm.
no, I do not believe they have gone with a VR setting yet. Um,
No.
the VR headset, the virtual headset, where you can actually put the headset on, and if you look left, your character looks left, and you can see over there. Some games have it. I know Oculus Rift for the computer. Someone was saying they have a Fallout VR, but it is not. It is not Fallout 76. I believe it's Fallout 4.
Ah.
So yeah, they're.
I don't know. Do you know what? The budget's looking pretty sweet at the minute as well, which is crazy.
Yeah, it is. You still got quite a bit.
I know. I'm just gonna get down the bare bones a minute, and then if I can build more, I build more. I think it's because I didn't put the foundation down in the basement. Maybe it's that. Maybe it's the
Well,
foundation
that and
blocks that
there's
cost
no
so much.
guns.
Oh, yeah, I do need to put a gun down though. That's a good point. I'm glad you mentioned that. That's why I started to build the shape of the building I did because I need a gun because enemies spawning over there.
Yep, right over there.
Yeah,
It's a nice little fast travel.
gonna
Matter of fact, you can see one sitting right there. It's a level 62 charred feral ghoul and a level 62 disease charred.
uh So I'm gonna give him a nice turret by a machine. Wrapping out. I'm gonna give him one of these ones.
Hey Don, you want to go kill some ghouls? I saw two, but I don't know how many are over there.
Awesome. And then when you come back, I also know what lights are gonna take up loads of budget. These thingies. Let me see, how do I tell this name? Yeah.
Oh, and that one had screws on him. I liked him. See, it's kind of surprised me that you put the jukebox in there instead of the radio.
It's going to be a restaurant, so it's got to have that doo-doo. It's got to have that classical music feel.
Yeah, but you can do the classic radio instead of the.
Oh, can I?
Yeah.
I see I'm having problems with that. When I try and put the radio on to listen to, it's not letting me.
It takes about a minute or so for it to actually pick up and play. It doesn't kick right off.
That's just annoying, man.
Yep.
Right. So I've got to. Maybe I need more patience. Yeah, I do the same more, but I need the scrap. But yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Okay, here's another question for you. On builds such as these, where you're doing a themed, will you still put in the different scrapping locations?
The you mean workstations?
Yep.
Yes, I do. Yep. Yep, that's what I gotta do next. I wanted to build up another floor and I forgot to. But that's no problem, because I'll just take the roof off and it'll all be good. Let's start. Right, this is giving me grief, these neon lights. I think it's working. And this Chef Romad guy, he was actually one of my first customers.
I think he's dying.
Oh, is he? Oh, dude. Oh, no.
Yeah, it looks like he needs food or water. Or both. Well, no, he's not dead yet. Look at his life, though. He's standing on top of the water purifier dying out. Yes, you can die of starvation, you can die of dehydration. I don't know, I haven't tried. Yeah, see, right there you can see where I get the warning. I need water. And if you look at the bottom right of my thing, you'll see a fork and a knife. That means food. You'll see a drop of water. That means water. When those get down to red, it means you need to eat or drink or you're going to die.
Yeah. I probably need to eat or drink as well. I know I'm radiated. Well, the first letters of letter.
Okay. I'm pretty sure you'd have to discuss that with her directly. I'll ask, but even if so, I would probably recommend that you get all the mats for it ahead of time, just because it is an expensive item to build. They asked if you have the showers, and if you could put those in places.
Yeah, I charge an extra 500 caps for that without the mats. But if you can provide the mats, then I'll just do it as part of the build. If you request it. But if you provide me with the mats, I'll just do it at no extra charge, but 500 caps extra if I have to source them. That's all. Um,
You guys are killing me here. Kill 'em all. 113 wants to know if you care where the money comes from.
no, I don't. And that's my honest answer. That's my honest answer. I don't care. I don't care if it's blood money, whatever. You give it. If you're giving me the money to build. Yeah, you can't trace your caps. Yeah, I trade in caps only. So yeah, it's untraceable. That's a good part. Yeah.
Yes, no real world money takes and changes hands. This is all through.
No.
This is all through in-game currency. So you're not going
Yeah.
to have to take out a second mortgage to have something done.
No.
No. Where are you going for that? I'll run up that way with you. Because that's a spawn site I haven't seen, as far as where it would actually be. So.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Be careful. Be careful out there in the wasteland. Be very careful. You got a good point.
Hey, we're heroes. What's the worst that can happen?
Yeah.
Oh, there is
yeah,
that.
that's the worst. Yeah, there is that.
Yeah, there's these vehicles all over the place. Some of them you can go into like this. Yeah, that's a swimsuit. Yes, it's an old-time swimsuit. Yes, I'm playing a male character, and yes, I can put on a female swimsuit, but I don't, because I choose not to cross-dress. Oh, goodness gracious me.
Got
There's a couple major gutsies up top.
I don't know. Oh no.
I hear someone else shooting.
No.
Thanks for the warning. Yep, I'm staying alive. Barely, but I'm staying alive. Staying alive, staying alive. Oh, oh, oh.
Yes, I was about to do that.
Yes, I am about as crazy as they come. But you know what? If you don't like me, I don't care.
It's part of his charm.
I wouldn't go that far.
Oh. Oh, bless him. There we are. Right. Lovely stuff. That's a light in there. And let me see what else I've got to do now. Right, I'm gonna take this roof off. Oh, I can't, it's built by the owner. Oh god, I can't do it. Ah! Gosh, I mean. I know what I'm gonna do.
No, this is not special ammo. This is just the gun itself. It's a two-shot with explosive rounds. So. And yes, as you kill them, just as you saw, you can get plants. So it is beneficial to kill everything that you come across.
Yeah, kill it with fire. Kill it with fire. Kill it with fire.
Most of them. I don't see anybody new. Oh, there's one.
Ooh. What I'm gonna have to do is build a separate room in here for thing unless I can get all the pro mods. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna lay down here and build a separate room for this. Good girl. Oh, right, that's what he was doing. I thought he was going to... You got it warm on the radiator. Why did you need to warm it on the radiator? My daughter's warmed her PS3 controller on the radiator. Oh. Ooh, babe. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And says... What? Go on, babe. Go put his hello. Good girl.
Oh, you went through the ID card reader, didn't you? I just read it, so I'm coming in too. Yep. I'm turning right around. Alright. I can ask her. It's not game related, so I got a question on whether what you put in the milkshakes, because her daughter usually wants a milkshake, but anytime she gets a milkshake, she gets hyper and doesn't go to sleep.
Do you know what? I use this brand Nesquik, and it says you're supposed to use about 4 teaspoons, and I give it to her about an hour before bedtime. But what I do is I don't give her 4 teaspoons. I give her half a teaspoon of the milkshake powder in, so it's barely sugary, but it's still a milkshake. See?
There you go.
And
There's
that
your
way,
answer.
she's not getting the max. And it's, you know. But what I do then, she has like a tiny, she only has a small milkshake. It's, and then at bedtime when I reading her story, she has a bit of milk, a little bit of milk. So we do that every night. So, you know. Who's this guy? There's somebody here. Ah, thank you. I don't think he will. It might have been Fromad himself. Oh no, it's not. It's oh, I don't know. 208 his level is. Bloody hell. Maybe not. Yes, I think I'm one of those.
I'll throw
I
on
think
my
I'm like.
I'll throw on my blood eater and we'll roll.
I think they're good anyway. I don't think they're a danger. I think they could have been one of the chef's buddies. Okay, let's see what we got doing here. Lights for one. Yeah, I'm building a workshop now, so because the camp builder had logged out and logged back in is telling me anything that I built before, i.e. the walls, I can't access them. So what I'm gonna do is I just built a separate, like a shed type of thing, just on the outs, just to make up for that, just to try and compromise, so we don't have to mess about taking up roofs.
So the takeaway from this is make sure you stay logged in.
Yeah, sometimes crap happens and you can't, but it's all good.
Okay, you were saying, Don?
Oh, so is there anyone of you can build the brewing stations?
I can.
Will you do it for me, please? Because I can't have access to them yet, but I want to put them in your phone.
Hold on for just a second. I got a buddy that is trying to talk.
Okay.
Okay.
How do I access the stuff that the suggested players? How do I do that?
You'll go in
To
to
invite,
your.
is it? Oh, yeah, it says new. View suggested players. Oh, I know him. I'm building for him. Ah, wicked.
Yeah, I started running with them after that.
Ah, cool. Right, why doesn't it let me put a station down? Yeah, I just need the 2 wind stations now, so when you can, just check them down.
Yeah, I gotta go back up and get some acid and make some steel.
Oh. Hello. Oh yeah, a YouTube video. So you're live, mate. You're live. Ha ha ha.
Are you running with Dragon Scythe? Okay. Yeah.
Tell him no.
Well, no, Dragon Scythe is one of my other buddies. Everybody's showing up.
As well. Okay, so let's see. I've got. Go toilet, Annabelle. Good girl.
Yeah.
My daughter.
Okay, you see, this is my place, so
Nah, I haven't got a pet. I don't do pets not anymore. They just, they're, no, too much work. I love dogs. I love dogs to bits, but I just haven't got the time.
they're so much better when you can send them home to their parents, right?
Exactly. Yeah. They're lush. I mean, I have massive clutches off my brother's Mrs. dog every time I go there. They're just so like he is proper cuddly. He's a massive dog, and he's a great house dog. He will bark the place down, and he'll, if anyone goes near the kids, he'll go mental. But for family members, he's a big fat softie. He really is. He's all love and cuddles for me. He is every single time. And he's a massive dog. He's like, is it a white is it American Mastiff? American Bulldog? I don't know. He's like a boxer, but white and more staffy looking, I suppose. You know the ones. He's really cool. I love him to pieces. He's really cool. I think this is practically done. I just need to have a little look around. I need to give you some... Yeah, have you put the stations in, yeah?
Yeah, I'm on my way now. I just had to go get some steel.
Okay. Oh, I need to put a staff box in there. Yeah, I think that's what it is, to be honest, because I didn't use foundation blocks and I've got a lot of space going. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Right, let me see. Oh yeah, that's absolutely right. All of my camps are one of a kind because I make them up off the top of my head, literally. So, if I don't tend to plan, I get a rough idea in my head and then I just run away with it. And that's how it works for me.
Okay, one quick question for you. Do you know how to do curved walls? I don't know what that is.
Yes, I've seen the video, I just haven't tried yet. And I think they've sorted that out in the patch because you can't do this foundation stacking anymore either.
I am going to have to take a look at the curved wall video, and I will do a separate video on that just to see if it still works. I am not going to ask her to take and do that right now. Okay,
No,
so you want them right here in this little open spot?
And besides that, I'll get a ban if I do, probably, because it's like actual evidence. So actually be careful doing that, because Bethesda, I've heard they ban people through YouTube. Yes, I think so, yeah, because there's actual evidence of glitching and of exploits in it. If you have a look on their thing, on their patch notes and stuff like that, they just say, you're not allowed to use exploits and blah, blah, blah. So, pre-warning. I know, man.
Okay,
know.
you want to come take a look and see if this is where you wanted them?
Oh yeah, dump them with this free space to come down. I don't need to see, honestly. It's just a crafting room, so it's not vital.
Well, I've got them linked. I've got them linked together, so.
Oh, it's wicked. Yeah, they don't need to be linked together. They can just be next to each other. I just want them spread out in a sense so that it's this. I can't even explain it. Just so the space looks used up, but not too busy.
You can make. Hold on. You can craft beers, spirits, and wines.
Yeah, man. Yum 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 yum.
And then the other one you can ferment them.
Try not to swear. You're live.
don't think I have any. Do I? I'm not sure if I have any Nuka Shine right now. Nope. I'm gonna have to go find some more Quantum. Yep.
Oh.
Okay. To make the Nuka Shine, you need boiled water, corn, nuclear material, Nuka-Cola Quantum, razor grain, and wood.
And the blood of a virgin. No, I'm joking.
Well, almost.
Almost, yeah. No more virgins. Yeah, no more virgins. Let's see. Let's see this one.
Crystal773 says, "Don't tell my mom, she'll lock me up until I'm 21."
More likely to be 70 if she's anything like me. But like, you're never going to see people ever stay in the house until you're definitely unattractive. Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, let's go
We'll
ahead
just
and
have
take
to lay your long hair down.
We'll go ahead and take a quick
Yeah.
tour of how you're going to see it. You can see the name right there. Yes.
Pretty much it's done. Yeah.
You can construct
You can
neon
construct
lights
it.
however you want. No, I do not have the mod for that, or the plans for those. I haven't found them yet.
But I
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
I do.
She has most, if not all of them.
I have got most, not all. So.
Yes.
No, but if, you know, yeah, no, listen, what happens is when things get stored, if you want to move your cam, you will still have that item installed. So you won't be able to build any extra of that thing, but you'll be able to build the ones that put the ones down that I built for you. Exactly, yeah, that's it. Exacto.
Yeah. Be kind as you go through someone's building. When you leave, close the doors.
Yes, I'm leaving them. I only tend to leave them open if I'm trying to bring power connectors around and stuff.
When you're constructing for someone, yeah, go ahead and leave them open. Because then you can move around freely. Because in construction mode, you can't open or close doors.
No, it's annoying, man, isn't it? My daughter's cannonballing in the pool on her game. I love it. Nice. I used to do that. It was wicked, man. I don't blame her. Aye, that's a good idea. She's onto something. She was onto something.
Yeah, quick trip to the hospital.
Yeah, I suppose. No, not with the cushions down. It's fine with the cushions down, man. Bro mad? I better call Mr. Chef back. And down here is going to be where the crops are going to grow. There's a little hidden section here, just for the crops.
Yes, you can put locks on the doors.
Yeah.
You can put different levels, and then if someone takes and tries to pick that lock, they will get a wanted rating out of it.
Yeah. And a fight. Right.
No, they
Let
have
me
not.
tell.
They have not fixed the glitch where you can glitch through a window to get to someone's crafting station. But if there's a lock on
No.
the door, you'll have to fast travel out. You won't be able to leave. You
Yeah.
can't open the door from the inside.
Yeah. What do you think?
I
I
think
just
it looks
let him
really
know
good.
now he was AFK. I just let him know now. Ooh, I've got one little thing I didn't finish. La 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 war.
Hey Don, let's see if it does this again. I was doing the jumping around thing, and then my bird bones kicked in. I'm like sitting there hovering.
Okay,
Yeah,
in
see?
3 minutes now. Bed in 5 minutes, right, sweet pea? Man, I love this. I really like this building.
Not really, just kind of just flying through. It only seems to happen when I try to jump like right into this little spot.
Here we are. Right.
I'll give you
It
a.
makes you
I'll actually
fall
read it for
slower.
you. Yeah, bird bones.
You
Yeah.
fall slower, you take less damage, pretty much.
Bird bones reduces fall speed, strength -1, and agility +4.
Mm.
Marsupial.
Marsupial. Yeah.
Yeah, we were just talking a little bit about my farming video where I went through and farmed all the mutations that I could.
Hello. What do you think? Ayo, the customer. I know you like it. You like all my stuff. Yeah. Hmm. I've managed our Mastodon now, sort of. It's a little bit patchy, but I like it. It adds a bit of character. I love a high ceiling. Yeah. Yeah. I'm still, yeah. It is easier sometimes. I tried making a castle, like I'll be honest, I struggled with it because the pieces are too big and the castle wall things, they're quite, you've got to make quite a large building to get the fourth thing going on, I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Oh no.
all right. I appreciate everybody tagging along for the ride. This build looks like
Yeah.
it's pretty much done. It's the video is about an hour and a half long, so we're going to go ahead and cut it here. I'm going to run with these guys for a little while
Yeah.
and show them
It
my
is done,
building,
yeah.
see what they think. Once again, if you meet any of the couriers or if you meet Millex and you want something done, give them a holler.
Yeah.
They're always good for a time.
Yeah. Chef, come and have a look. There's your